Good morning, I'm Sneha Kulkarni at the Sun News Desk with your hard news headlines on the half hour, and we begin with some breaking news for you. There are reports this hour the legal hammer is about to drop on two troubled senators. Today, the RCMP will reportedly charge retired Senator Mac Harb and suspended Senator Patrick Brazeau with fraud and breach of trust. It's expected these charges are linked to the ongoing RCMP investigation into Senate expenses.
Yeas pour 77, 117, nays contre 146, 146.
I declare the motion defeated.
Also in Ottawa, the official opposition failed to pass a motion that would see 9 Veterans Affairs offices stay open. 8 were closed down Friday, and another in BC was previously shuttered. And despite support from the Liberals, the motion was easily defeated in a 146 to 117 vote in the House of Commons. This hour, there are reports that the RCMP will lay charges today against retired Senator Mac Harb and suspended Senator Patrick Brazeau. Our Jessica Hume is in Ottawa and digging deeper into this story for us. She joins us live. So Jessica, RCMP are holding a press conference in just over 2 hours, but what can you tell us about the report so far?
Right, well, what we're expecting to see today is criminal charges of fraud and breach of trust laid against the the retired, I should say, Liberal Senator Mac Harb and suspended Senator Patrick Brazeau. So yes, these are unconfirmed. This is unconfirmed at this point of time. We're working on getting that confirmation, but what we do know in the meantime is that there is a press conference being held this morning in Ottawa with Corporal Greg Horton. He's the one in charge of this unit of the RCMP. This is the section that looks into political crimes. We've also been pouring through documents that have been filed with the courts over the past few months, all of course in relation to the cases against these two individuals. So what we knew prior to the news today was that Mac Harb had already been in trouble for claiming housing expenses, wrongful, inappropriate housing expenses. While the RCMP was looking into that, they discovered they discovered that he'd also been seemed like he was dabbling in mortgage fraud. He'd taken out a second home. So there seems to be really mounting problems for Mac Harb, despite the fact that he had already paid back more than $230,000. Now, for Patrick Brazeau, he too, his wages had been being garnished prior to November when he was officially suspended. Now, he too was in trouble for housing expenses, wrongfully claimed housing expenses amounting, as I mentioned, to about $49,000. So we are expecting big news out of the RCMP later this morning. It would be very strange for them to hold this press conference if they weren't making some kind of major announcement. So rest assured, Sneha, this is something that our eyes are going to be very much on for the rest of the day. Expecting some pretty big news out of Ottawa this morning. All right, and as Jessica mentioned, that press conference is at 11 a.m. Eastern. We will be monitoring it very closely and will provide you updates. Thank you so much again, Jessica, for joining us. Thank you. That is Jessica Hume reporting live for us in Ottawa. I'm Sneha Kulkarni at the Sun News Desk. We'll have more hard news headlines for you later in the hour. Right now.